Do you remember when you were a little kid and you dressed up as your favorite characters on TV and acted like them? Alright, take that and multiply that by 100. By that I mean there are many people who let the shows and music they listen to and watch affect who they are as a person. I'm Melissa Powell with a story of originality. From a very young age, I was influenced by TV and music. But then again, what 4-year-old wasn't? Throughout the years, the trend of me copying people from TV has continued, but now to the point where I act just like the fictional characters on the screen. Like, for example, I watched Switched at Birth. That show was about 75% sign language, which I don't know how to do. In that show, it has subtitles as the characters sign, so I am in turn learning a new ability from that show. Let's hear what the people have to say. What have you read, watched, or heard lately?
A couple books by James Patterson.
Straight Outta Compton.
A Perfect Guy.
Empire the other day, and I was watching American Horror Story. That's a good show. Fetty Wap and Travis Scott.
Sports Center. Love and Hip Hop.
Media also affects the way I dress. For example, if I watch a show where the characters are wearing, let's say, leather, I'll most likely show up the next day in leather to imitate that level of epicness. But as an antithesis of me, there are people that take it way too far and change their entire self to fit into the character they are portraying. Have you ever bought something because it was trending at the time?
Not really.
Sports jerseys.
Yes, I have. It was a pair of jeans I bought. It was trendy, so I bought them.
Yes. Back when I was in school, cut off lace gloves and the fluorescent colored socks and sweatshirt to match.
According to Brett Wayers, in an exploration of the consequential implications on our cognitive thought process, media has a negative effect on the perception of beauty and decreases our critical thinking skills, which basically means that it affects the way you're able to process information and turn it into good decisions, and that media can make you change your mind about certain things like beauty, health, fashion, etc. According to MNT, the effect media has on you doesn't even have to be that drastic. It can be like an addiction of sorts. My point is, media can alter your perception of life. Has media ever changed your point of view on something?
No. Media doesn't really influence me on my opinions or what I think about because I have my own mind and no one can really change that.
I think it has to do with the flow of information. So it depends on what you mean. Sometimes it's changed my opinion of the media because of what they put out there. But it's really information based, and then I try to synthesize and do my own research.
Media has a way of, yes, influencing people. It doesn't make me do. I do. Whatever it is I do, it's my choice. But media can influence people in what they do and what they purchase.
I often worry that the media brainwashes us to do and act how they want. For example, my younger brother and sister both have autism, but my brother is worse. And in one of his favorite shows, there was a particular episode where Caillou throws a huge tantrum, and that caused my brother to reenact it. It was horrible. Here's the clip of the episode. Judge for yourself.
The circus isn't till tomorrow.
No, it's today. I got all dressed. It's today.
Come on, Caillou. Come downstairs and help me make breakfast.
No, I don't want to. Silly old car. Silly.
The show influenced him to act a certain way, and that certain way was different from who he actually was. But taking it to a much more extreme, ever seen True Life on MTV? They showed an episode of people who drastically alter their body and minds to be who they think is good looking, who they think the media portrays as good looking. Is the influence media has on you good, bad, or both? Why?
It's good. I mean, I was a communications major, so I appreciate and value the work of media. I just think that with the advancement in technology, media is changing and it's much more broader. But to me, media has a great impact on the country and the world.
A bad thing, like it has a bad influence on me because it gives you like the wrong representation of like people of color or like women in general or just like anything, like, and it's not really a good thing if you're like trying to learn from it.
I don't know. The media doesn't influence me.
Media is a means to convey messages. Some of these messages are good and some of these are bad. It is your job to pick out which ones those are. Make smart choices and don't lose who you are. That was Alyssa Powell, and this was a story of originality.